Good morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, overnight we have kind of a mixed trade with corn, beans, oil, and wheat lower and meal higher. As far as the soybean meal market is concerned, we continue to hear talk that possible La Nina lowering Argentina, southern Brazil 2021 soybean crops could signal the funds are buying meal and selling oil. We also note that the lack of farmers selling in Argentina could reduce their soybean crushing capacity, and that could shift some meal demand to the U.S. As far as the beans and corn is concerned, we could be starting to see a seasonal pullback in prices because of harvest pressure. In fact, a few technicians are actually getting a sell signal in the soybean futures market. Some people feel that next USDA September 30th stocks report is pretty important to the momentum of the marketplace. Historically, USDA has said, especially in corn, they don't really count all the bushels that are out there. Sometimes they don't count corn in barges or corn in transit like the ethanol plants. This year, the farmer may own a higher percentage of those SEP1 stocks than normal. And so actually, the corn number could come out a little bit above what the USDA currently is saying as a carryout if those bushels are counted. Over in the beans, some people think the farmers sold a lot of beans and it's in the commercial hands. So if it's in transit, it may not be counted. So the soybean carryout number could actually come in a little bit below the USDA numbers. And as far as wheat is concerned, it's always been a problem with the market justifying U.S. September 1 wheat stocks. Sometimes they come out with a feed number that's higher for that quarter than the entire year. And so the wheat number is just kind of a shot in the dark as far as what it could be versus what it reality is. Weather is beginning to take the forefront. In Europe, Western Europe could see some rain, but Eastern Europe, parts of the Black Sea remain dry. And the Russian farmer is not selling wheat because of his concern about his crop. And so now Russia, Black Sea wheat prices are no longer the cheapest in the world. As far as South America is concerned, we mentioned La Nina. It still is dry in Argentina and parts of southern Brazil, but there is some rain forecasted for parts of central Brazil and also parts of maybe some areas of central Argentina, maybe Cordoba and BA. So we could actually start down the road, especially in the soybean market, trading a weather market in South America. So the funds are still long, and we'll see if they want to stay long, if there's some sell signals, especially in soybeans and corn. And then we'll be watching pretty closely outside markets where the stock market is starting to recover. And the strength in the dollar is starting to offer some pressure to gold and some concern by oil refiners that world fossil fuel demand has peaked in 2019 could offer resistance to crude oil prices. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.